So hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to actually take you through the process of creating one of those action figures that you've been seeing everyone posting on their websites. It's really cool. It's not simple per se to build, but it's easy to build if you know how to do it. So I'm going to walk you through that process, starting and leveraging ChatGPT. I will show you the prompt that you need to use. I will show you how you can download it and place it in your social media profile or inside of your game or inside of your website, wherever you want to put it, man. I'll show you how to do that. So let's get started and I'll go through that here, leveraging ChatGPT. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to launch ChatGPT. And as you see here, I have the ChatGPT Plus. It's 20 bucks a month. So I'm using that for this. I actually need to check. I'm not sure if you have to have the Plus for this, but I'm going to show you how I did this with the prompt that I have available. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So the prompt that I have actually used before is called the action figure prompt. So really simple. What you're going to do is you're going to tell ChatGPT, hey, can you create an image of a 3D action figure, right? And I call mine Tech Levitate, right? So you display it using clear packaging, right? That's what we're doing. I'm using clear blister package with a minimalist pastel color design. Now I'll leave this here inside the chat, not the chat, but actually inside of the description, so that way you can have it. But it says then this figure is going to resemble a male video game player because that's what I'm looking for. I put the top of the packaging is going to have my name or the name of the company. It's going to say what we're doing in innovation in gaming. It's going to actually talk about some of and so a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll actually have the figurine themselves, right, of themselves. And alongside, they have a couple of cool things that relate that kind of give you some insight on who they are, right? So for me, for Tech Levitate, I putting I think a computer. I putting a robotic dog, put an Xbox instead of a computer, I mean Xbox, smart glasses, and a Canon camera. So it's going to try to create that those type of props that you're going to put next to me in my action figure. So when you get my action figure, it comes with these props, right? And so I want my design to be clean. I put cartoonish, but that's, you don't necessarily have to put cartoonish. I put that because I want it to be a little more cartoonish than realistic. And then I put that it's resembling a collectible toy sold in stores. So if you think about it, like you think like Toy Story, like Woody, it's a collectible that's inside of a package that you would pick up. If you go to the Disney store, you see these collectibles. And so that's what I'm expecting ChatGPT to do. And I actually also put in my logo colors so that way you can actually find it. So this is what it came up with at first, right? This is once I ran this prompt, you just hit enter. This is the image that it came up with. As you see, it has Tech Levitate, has my guy here with smart glasses, right? And so, the dog. So I thought this was a little bit too cartoonish. So one of the cool things about ChatGPT is that you can update your prompt in real time and it will save it for you as well, but you can update it and make some changes. So I just put a simple instruction. Can you make this one a black male? Because I am a black male. And so what it did was it now made another rendition of this, and it has me, right? He looks a little bit closer to me. Look at my face. It kind of looks closer to me. And then I actually put in that I needed an Xbox. Remember the Xbox was in there before. You see the robotic doll. So it looks a lot cleaner, right? And we have our Canon camera and our Xbox. Actually, has a little Xbox accessory, which is pretty cool, right? So then I made another adjustment. And the reason I made another adjustment is I wanted to actually post a couple of these on my, my YouTube channel. So I put one with colorful hair and a woman. I think, and I already had the white male. And so it's a kind of reflection of who actually views my channel. So when you look at this, looks really cool. So she has cool, colorful hair. She has an Xbox controller in her hand. I didn't ask for that. ChatGPT said, hey, that'd be kind of cool. And so it added that in there. I have my robotic dog that's here now. My robotic dog's in the front. Now, that's interesting because like on the side here, you see like some bubble packaging. This one, that robotic dog wouldn't necessarily be there, right? If you really think about it, because how's it going to be in the bubble packaging with it right there? So it's interesting ChatGPT placed that there. Normally, all my stuff would be on the side of the character. And I can adjust that and say, hey, can you put everything all my props on the side? But I thought it looked cool, so I left it, right? And then the next thing that I wanted to do was, okay, so these are glasses. They're they claim to be smart glasses, but they're not really smart glasses. They're just like regular glasses. Even the ones up here look like just regular shades, regular glasses, right? So I said, you know what? Let me add in some VR glasses and see how that looks. And so as you see here, I put, can you change the smart glasses to MetaQuest 3 glasses, right? And you can use Apple Vision Pro. You can use all these different devices if you want to make it look how you want it to look. But I chose MetaQuest 3, and then look, that looks pretty cool, right? And I actually have a Quest 3 glasses here. You guys can see that. Oh, you can see that. Whoa, you can see that. And so it's not exactly the same as that one, but it is pretty close, right? And I can ask it to do another rendition of it. But you see in this one with the girl, it actually kept the robotic dog in front of her, which is interesting. It kind of kept her look. It did not change her look that much. She looks it's a little bit different, but she looks pretty close to the original character. And so you see here, this is what I did. So anyway, in summary, what you can do is I have this prompt here. I will put this in the chat in the description, so that way you can find it. Go to ChatGPT, ask it to create this 3D action figure in clear plastic blister package, right? As long with the colors that you want. Have it put your name up there. I put my company name. But it's really cool. I definitely recommend trying it out. And then if you create one, leave one for me in the chat. I'd love to check it out and see what it looks like. So take care.